Okay, so there you go. Been bimbling around, went shopping, and carry on shopping in this next bit and walking around, showing you some of the strange sights and sounds of Akihabara. There's a lot more to come yet, so watch my next few minutes. I haven't previewed the video, so I can't remember what the bloody hell I did. But I know it's a long one, so enjoy 12 minutes of me waffling about, probably very, very little. Okay, finally come out of there, had a good look round, was in there for about 20 minutes I think. Bought some stuff. It's did very well though. I only spent 1,200 yen, so it's not so bad going really. Actually, I'm going to have a wander down one of the side streets. Everybody always shows the main street of Akihabara, they never show all the side streets. You know, the ones that sell all the real alternative type stuff. Well, not alternative, but the ones that do all the old computer bits and that kind of thing. You're going to buy some second-hand machinery. God knows what they are. I have no idea anyway. But the area itself, just like teeming with all kinds of things. I'm going to get run over by this car from that careful. Everything. Calculators. They're all calculators. Calculators the same in English as they are in the other countries, so they work alright. You actually have a second-hand computer bit. We're not fighting over them, obviously. People over here don't fight really, but they do a lot of not fighting. Always people in the way, don't there? Yeah. Various different buildings up there, like the ramen shop. Computer books, you know, what do you call them, netbooks, things like that. Big pachinko parlour. All the lights turned off still. I'll say something I noticed this year. Everyone said they're trying to save electricity, and it seems like they're telling the truth. A lot of the KFC. A lot of the areas, because it used to be a really, really brightly lit area, but sadly, because of all the power stations being shut down still, because of, well, absolutely no reason really, because of stupidity mostly, I'm afraid that most of the places have had to keep their lights on. There you go. This is what Akihabara is really about. Things. Random weirdness that you don't buy in the shops. I'm sure you can get them at other shops. But it is just all kinds of things on sale. The taxi. Okay, he's on the red light. No, he just has to stop there. Back onto the main street of Akihabara again. Big Sega gaming arcade. Look at that, can't be asked. Too many games last year. What else is there? Oh, it's going to be a bit further up there now. There's all the bright lights, the Aoki building. That's one in the front, the smaller one. That building being worked on. Station is just down there. Might take a wander back up there again in a little bit. What have we got over there? Ah yeah, actually, that's something I can show you. Now the lights changed. Over here, this building on the corner, last year when I was here, that place was just having the finishing touches added to it. And a lot of the shops from the building next door were going to be moved into it because the building next door is being pulled down. Don't know why. But it is one of the places, one of the fairly well-known areas of Akihabara, fairly well-known shops, should I say. Lots of people in there. As always, it's Akihabara. There's always people in there. Yeah. Akihabara Radio Hall, it's called. It's a shop where anybody's selling anything, basically, you just rent a cabinet. Basically, and sell whatever they want from out of a cabinet. So you just rent a little bit of shop space, like that, small little cabinet, fill it full of anything, and if people see something they want, they write down the cabinet number that it's in, like this one for instance, they write down the cabinet number and the item, and take it into the counter at the back, and they come out, collect it, the people who run the place get a cut of the money, and the person selling it gets the rest. Quite a clever idea. Actually, here's something else I'll show you while I'm here. One of the things about Japan, they have these food machines here. Food vending machine. You choose what you want from the menu. Sometimes they have pictures, sometimes they don't. You stick your money in that slot there, or in there, depending on whether you put a note in or a coin. Press the button, get a token, take it inside, hand the token over. You don't even need to speak any Japanese. Especially if you go to the shop just over here, which I'll show you. I've eaten there a couple of times actually, it's a really, really nice place to eat. And that's this place here. This food shop, that sign there, whoever doesn't speak Japanese, you can kind of guess probably by the numbers, but it means this place, this food place, is open 24 hours a day. So, it doesn't matter what time of day or night it is, you can come and get food. You see in here, they're not real meals obviously, but it's got the number of the meal there, like there it says, oops, sorry, there it says 22 there. So if I decided I wanted curry soba udon, soba or udon, sorry, depending on which type of noodle I wanted, soba noodles are thinner, udons are fatter, it's showing it with soba udon, with soba there, so see if you can see one with udon in it. Yeah, there's the thing at the back with udon in it there, much thicker noodles. Again, just decide what I want to buy. You can decide just by looking at the picture. It tells you exactly what they got for sale. So I mean, you can tell, if you're a meat eater, this one here is not going to be good for you. It's got meat in it, obviously. Although actually curry rice is awesome and it's cheap as well. So it's really good food to buy. But you get that, you stick your money in the machine, take the token in, and in that machine there, and you can go get your food. Any time of the day or night. Great, eh? Talk about 24-hour place. But anyway, the place I haven't showed you yet, this year, I showed you last year, but that's this year, is the Rabbi building. It's not a building full of rabbis either. Rabbi building. Showed you last year, it was the first real building I saw when I came here to Akihabara. And it was lit up more than it is now, so it really stood out. So many people right by the station. By the way, here's the old radio hall. Well, there's half the old radio hall. It's being pulled down. Kind of a shame, because it was, for years and years, it's been one of the main landmarks of Akihabara. But yeah, anyway, here is the Rabbi building, which you might remember from last year. Not allowed to film inside it though, which is a bit of a shame, with its escalators up the outside of the building. Last year it was very, very bright. That sign up there was all lit up. But the brightest building of the lot last year was that one. That building over there, which is now sadly dark. Because all those windows there, all those windows up the middle, have all got lights in them. And last year they were flashing in patterns and all kinds of things. And all those red dots were all separate lights. It's one of the most videoed or photoed buildings in Akihabara, purely because it is so bloody bright. Right, anyway, from one side to the other, let's go and have a look at the other side. When I say the other side, I don't mean like the dark end. I'm going to show you again just how close it is. The station's just there. That's well, one entrance to the station is just there. And if you go through that entrance to the station and out the other side, which will take me what, a minute? Don't take me long at all. Well, you see the entrance. That's the other entrance to the same end, which is where I'm going. I know I showed you a couple of days ago, but I'm going to show you again. Tough. If you don't want to see it, you can just turn off. There's it's the AKB48 shop, cafe and shop. Over there. Because this is technically, I suppose, the actual correct exit, because this is going into Akihabara Mall. But yeah, there's always booze in the way. And trees. Well yeah, there it is for all you AKB48 fans out there, again. And I've shown you once, but I'm showing you again. It's a nice looking place, but after seeing SDN48 last night mime instead of sing at a charity concert, a charity live concert, it's kind of put me off them for live. I mean, to be honest, if you're doing a concert for charity, where you're meant to be singing live in aid of charity, and a major charity as well, just to help victims of the earthquake they had here earlier this year, then surely not singing, but miming, surely is an insult to, you know, it's an insult to them really. Because you're supposed to, you know, it's just wrong. I don't know how else to explain it. It's, you know, it's insulting the memory of those who died, really, and it's insulting to those who are going to get any help from them. It's like you don't really want to give them any proper you know, raise any proper money. You just would rather not sing, you'd rather just let Memorex do it for you. Same goes for Paspo, they annoyed me. I was saying that, Kikari, who's the person we went to see, she did sing live, I know that, because she had microphone problems partway through the song. Music carried on, her vocals certainly didn't. Whereas the other girls, they'd pull the microphones away from their mouths and they'd carry on with the same vocal pitch, even though they were nowhere near their mouths. Okay, anyway, as I was saying about the other end of Akihabara, there's a shop just through this dark, dim section here. Oh, by the way, if you're in Akihabara, go over to that side, that building there, check out the awesome second-hand phones they've got. Last year I spent a lot of time in there looking at the phones. Didn't buy one in the end. I bought one elsewhere and that turned out to not really be worth it either. Smartphones for the future. I've only got about 3 minutes left on this, so I'm just going to pause the video and I'll start it up again in a minute, so check out the next instalment. Well, there you go, back streets of Akihabara, buying food in Akihabara, AKB Cafe, and me moaning about lip syncing. I moan about lip syncing a lot, I'm afraid. It's one of my pet hates. Always disliked it. I like the idea of people actually performing. If you're going to do a concert, then do a concert. If you're going to not do a concert, do a dance show. Call it a dance show, don't call it a concert. Okay, or whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I carry on, amble off under a bridge, and the next video shows you what was the other side of the bridge. So stick around and watch it.